immigration officer tried to rid himself of his wife by adding her name to a list of terrorist suspects. He used his access to security database to include his wife on a watch list of people banned from boarding flights to Britain because their presence in the country is not conducive to public good. How would you handle that situation?
Wow. First of all, I'd like to start off with that I'm glad that my wife is not here. And hopefully I'll never introduce any of you folks to my wife when I finish this tale. Now that required some legerity of mind right there. If you've ever met my wife, again, you're not going to meet my wife after this day. She's a very small little Polynesian lady. And usually Polynesian people are very good-natured and very calm, very gracious, very happy people. But as our previous speaker talked about, when Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And if I were to place my wife on a no-fly terrorist list, I think that, number one, we're all going to be in an awful lot of trouble here. And I'm also very lucky in the fact that my wife won't fly. So I've got an advantage going in that particular part of it. But I can imagine my wife coming up to the ticket counter, and she's got her ticket and she's ready to get on the airplane. Here's this short little Hawaiian woman, and she's ready to hand the ticket to her and say, well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Lewis, you're not allowed to be on this flight, and we can't let you on. Number one, I wouldn't want to be that agent that's there. I don't think I'd really want to be the police that are trying to carry her away, because I think she could probably whip all of them. This tiny, tiny little woman who speaks about 3 languages all at one time. One is Hawaiian, one is Portuguese, and sometimes she speaks English at the same time. So there's a little bit of a jibber-jabber going on. So I think she would ultimately win the battle and still get on that airplane. So my odds are on the wife.